Chorlton Good Neighbours is a local charity that has been supporting people in the Chorlton area since 1967. Good Neighbours volunteers offer practical support and friendship to people who need it. Many of the people we support are older people, some of whom are isolated or who may be unable to get out on their own. This year, Chorlton Good Neighbours is the Chorlton FM charity. My name is Mike Faulkner, and I'm a current volunteer with Chorlton Good Neighbours, visiting people at their homes in the community. Right, and now I've got my first guest here in the studio today, which is Helen Hibbard, who is the coordinator of Chorlton Good Neighbours. Hello, Helen.
Hello, Mike.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. So I think my first question, I know I've said a few things about it already, but what does Chorlton Good Neighbours do? What do you see as the role of Chorlton Good Neighbours in this area?
Well, it's a care group that's funded by the City Council, and we recruit volunteers who live locally to provide a range of services, mainly for older people, although we do occasionally support younger people. The main things we do are, as you've said earlier, give practical support to people through shopping, or volunteers might go and visit somebody once a week for an hour for a chat and a cup of tea, or drivers take people to hospital appointments or to the doctors. And we also provide a range of social outlets. So we do a coffee morning once a week each Thursday at 10 o'clock. We have 3 exercise classes during the week, and people can come to that. And then we do a monthly Sunday tea for people who are on their own and have got no family locally. So it's really all those little, what people would call low-key things, but actually are very important to people who are on their own. And I mean, are you looking, do you have a lot of volunteers? Are you looking for volunteers at the moment to help you with all these tasks? I mean, our group is actually very well established. It's been here, as you said earlier, since 1967. So it means we've got a good core of volunteers. But at the moment, we're really looking for people who've got their own cars and who could help with a bit of driving during the week.
And if there was somebody listening today who thought, oh yeah, I'm interested, I might want to be a volunteer, how could they contact you?
Well, they could either ring our telephone number, which is 8812925, and the office is open every morning, but not Wednesday, when it's Wednesday afternoon, 12 till 3. Or they could email me, which is goodneighbours@btconnect.com. And I can respond that way. Or if they just go onto the internet and type in Chorlton Good Neighbours Care Group, they'll see all the details there.
Right.
Call into the office if they wanted to.
Oh, right. And where's your office?
We're based at Wilbraham St Ninian's Church, which is on the corner of Egerton Road South and Wilbraham Road. All
right. Well, that's great. And I'm here in the studio with Helen Hibbard, the coordinator of Chorlton Good Neighbours. And I've got a new guest now, Tess Lamb. Hello, Tess. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Lovely to see you here today. Now, Tess, my first question to you is, how did you first get involved with Chorlton Good Neighbours? What was the story?
Well, I'm going back a year or two ago when we used to go to the Sunday tea. And then after a number of years, my husband died. And I thought that was the end of it. But I was asked to carry on going to the Sunday tea, which I did. And as far as I'm concerned, it was a new lease of life for me. I've made so many friends. I've got out, because when you have a death, you feel as if your life has ended for you. But it's a new lease of life, and it's like an extended family. I've made so many friends. In fact, I don't know what I did without it.
So, I mean, that first time you went back to the Sunday tea after your husband had passed away, did you find that hard? Did you think about maybe not coming back?
Yes, I did. Because I'd always been there with my husband, and somebody said to me, well, don't say no till you've tried it. So I was given transport, and I got as far as the door, and I thought, I can't go in. I just can't do it. But the door was open, and somebody sort of shouted, Tess, there's a chair over here for you. And I sat down with some people. I hadn't met them before, Sunday tea people. And by the time I went home, I thought, that's the first time I've been out socially since I've been on my own.
Right, yeah.
I'd thoroughly enjoyed it. And everyone was so nice, and there was nothing I could find wrong. So the next Sunday tea, there was no question about going, I knew I could walk through that door.
Right.
And it's lovely to put on your calendar Sunday tea, coffee morning instead of dentist, doctors.
Yes. Yeah, that's nice.
It doesn't mean much to some people, but if you're on your own, it's an awful lot to look forward to.
Right. So,
Back up what Tess is saying, I always say to people, if you are a bit frightened of coming in the first time to any event, I can always arrange for a volunteer to meet you at the door or provide some transport to bring you in. Or you can even come through to the office and we'll get someone to walk through to the big hall with you, because it is a nerve-wracking experience, and I think over the years we've come to understand that and sort of hopefully be a bit sensitive to where people are at.
are there any day trips coming up this summer?
Well, we've got one coming up in June where we're taking people to Llandudno. And what we do is we find a hotel nearby, preferably near the prom and the pier, and we book a lunch for everyone. We normally take about 45 people.
Oh, right.
And a number of those are in wheelchairs, and we take volunteers along to push them. And we leave at 10 in the morning and we're back by 6, and we have a brilliant day out, and we're all having fun together, which is the main aim of the group.
Yeah.
When you get to know a lot of people through a group like Good Neighbours, it's just brilliant to be able to walk through Chorlton, and like Joan says, sometimes you can't get through it because you're stopping saying hello to people.
Yeah.
And for people who've got no family local, that's an important part of their life, that they know if they come out, the chances are they might bump into someone that they can say hello to.
Now, if you want to phone in to Chorlton Good Neighbours, you can ring in on 0161 881 2925. You can Google Good Neighbours to find their website address, or you can email Helen at goodneighbours@btconnect.com. You can also pop into the office. The office is at Wilbraham St Ninian's Church on Edgerton Road South in Chorlton. There's a little office around the back that belongs to Chorlton Good Neighbours. You go there, you will usually find you there, won't they, Helen?
Yeah, definitely. You'll find me here, and normally Peter and Hilda are in there ready to put the kettle on to give people a cup of tea.
Right. And how long have you yourself been involved with?
Well, I've been there quite a while now. This will be my 28th year.
Right. But you're still enjoying it. You're still out enjoying every day.
I am, actually. I still enjoy it. It is hard work at times, but as some of the volunteers have said, there's such a lot of satisfaction to be gained out of this.